Yes, hello. My name is Henry Senyonjo from computer science class, and I'm here to present to you my research, my review, my review on the research paper, which is named Early Detection and Classification of Tomato Leaf Disease using High Performance Deep Neural Network. And below is the link to my research paper. I have keywords in this research paper which include image processing, convolutional neural network, plant leaf disease, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. Yes, those are the keywords that were included in this research paper. So the problem statement for this research paper was the following. The authors wanted to address the challenge of accurately detecting and classifying the tomato plant leaf diseases using the deep learning, using the deep neural network models. Here, the problem is that farmers find challenges in in identifying and detecting or classifying the tomato leaf diseases. And this model was to help in detecting and classifying the different tomato plant leaf diseases. So this involves a model that can effectively differentiate between healthy and diseased tomato leaves based on visual symptoms. Yes, and so this problem is crucial for farmers and researchers to quickly diagnose and treat plant diseases, that is thereby improving their crop yield and food security. So this model is able to differentiate between the healthy and diseased tomato leaves, that is basing on the visual symptoms, that is the images. The machine learning models used in this research paper I found convolutional neural network, that is CNN architecture, and this architecture is a type of deep learning is a type of deep learning model that is well suited for image classification tasks. This is the best model for classifying images. It is designed to automatically and adaptively learn spatial hierarchies of features from input images. And then this architecture consisted of multiple layers including convolutional layers. It has pooling layers, it has fully connected layers, and dropout layers. This next slide shows the visual architecture of the convolutional neural network model. You can see it has the input section where the input image is first placed, and then the image goes through the max pooling layers, that is the convolutional layers, until it reaches the fully connected layers. Yes, that is the convolutional neural architecture model architecture. And then I have the model evaluation metrics applied in this model in this research paper. We had accuracy, and this accuracy metric was used to measure the overall performance of the model in correctly classifying the total leaf images into their respective disease categories. That is, it was calculated as the proportion of correctly classified images to the total number of images in the data set. That was for accuracy. And then precision. For precision is that precision was used to evaluate the reliability of the model's positive predictions. So in the context of this research, precision was to indicate how many of the predicted disease cases were actually true positives, that is providing insights into the model's ability to avoid false positives. And then recall, which is also known as sensitivity, and it was used to assess how well the model captured positive instances. Yes, so in this case, recall would indicate the proportion of correctly identified disease cases out of all the actual positive cases, which provided insights into the model's ability to avoid false negatives. Yes. Then the F1 score was also another metric that was considered, and it was used as a single score that takes into account both false positives and false negatives, thereby making it useful for evaluating the model's performance or in balanced data sheets. These are the results that I identified in the research paper for the different metrics that were used. The one in blue is for the precision, and then orange was for the recall, and then F1 score for the classes, and then green for the F1 score. Then the strength of the model is that the model demonstrated high accuracy in detecting and classifying the tomato leaf diseases. That is, it had a 98.49% accuracy in identifying and classifying the tomato diseases, and also the use of this CNN model, which is the convolutional neural networks, proved to be highly effective for image classification tasks. As I said, it is the best model for classifying images, and then the model's performance surpassed that of other classical models, indicating its superiority in the specific domain. As I said, it is a very strong so the model was a very good model in that it surpassed all the other classical models, thereby becoming superior. And then the reliance on, then I have the weaknesses of the model. It has reliance on a data set, a large data set. That means that the model relies on a very large data set for and then we have sensitivity to variations in image quality. That is, the model's effectiveness may be impacted by variations in lighting conditions and image quality, which can affect the accuracy of the disease. And then we have generalization to new diseases. The model's performance in detecting and classifying specific diseases may vary based on the diversity and representation of the training dataset, potentially limiting the effectiveness for new unseen diseases. And then below are the citations and references to my research. Thank you, sir. I